But yeah, it's raw meat, it's that. Could not be happier. Got it, got it. This is not my favourite thing. That one's really good. Come on, you Buna. Hello, how you doing? We're in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Oh, bloody hell. Salam no. Ende nacho, bedagami, with Ethiopia. Lemones no, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Abril, Ingo Benari. Landing at Boli International Airport in Addis Ababa. All you need is your visa. You can get that online. I think it's about $50 or $60. The airport is amazing, really smooth, all the way through, just a few minutes. The weather's fantastic at the moment, although there is a little bit of rain here and there. I'm here for a few days. Let's go and get something to eat. So this place that we're going into now sells Tibs, and they only sell goat meat here. Usually it's beef, but they sell goat meat here. Absolutely delicious. Injera, owazi, the lovely, lovely, delicate, beautiful meat with some kibe in it, which is a kind of spiced butter. A few bottles of ambo water. Here we go. Welcome, welcome to Ethiopia. Yes, I'm back. So this was 1,600 Ethiopian birr, which is about $11.50 or about just under £9. An absolute bargain and delicious, delicious food. Fantastic stuff. So I don't know if you know this, but in Ethiopia there's quite a strong football league, or soccer as some of you will call it. There's loads of teams that you can choose from, and for no apparent reason, my team is Ethiopian coffee. Come on, you Buna. Okay, here we go. Something that's fairly unusual we've got here. Got it. This is raw meat that's just been tossed in some kibe, which is a spiced butter, and a few other spices, sometimes koromina and mitmita. But yeah, it's completely raw. Apart from that, very similar to Kitfo. Kitfo is kind of ground or minced. This is chunky stuff. Not my favourite. I'm doing this for you. Here goes nothing. It's quite chewy, just like a rare steak, and you can really taste the kibe, the butter, the spiced butter. This is not my favourite thing at all. Okay, so today we're going to eat some Shiro. Shiro is one of my favourite things in Ethiopia, and it's it's cheap. It's not an expensive thing. It's made with beans, or a type of bean. It's a very kind of thick well, you'll see when I eat it in a moment. Let me kind of show you with the ladle. It's very, very popular in Ethiopia, and it's delicious. So inside it's got things like, well, if you're having it for fasting, there's a lot of fasting going on. You could have it with kibbeh or without, but it will have things like berbere or mitmita, things like that. So it's kind of just a spicy kind of delicious mess. Really lovely. And we've got this with some delicious salad. And of course that is served on with some delicious looking Injera. See that? Just got one piece of this. This is anabarabero. Is that correct? Yeah. Anabarabero. Okay. So yeah, it's again, it's a kind of injera type thing, but it's made with two different types of teff. That's really tasty. So very simply, we get some injera, We have a little scoop and we eat it. I really do love Shiro. It's a really wonderful, wonderful thing. One of my favorite things in Ethiopia. That one's really good. That's really tasty. Perfectly seasoned. I'm happy. So I've eaten Shiro 100 times. And this is really up there, this one. It's really creamy, beautifully balanced. I'm loving this. Look at that, got some lovely full here. This is a special full, got some avocado on it, bit of egg and onion. That's really delicious. Lovely fresh bread. And then we've got here some chapsa. That is fantastic stuff, that is. And I think we've got here honey. A little bit of honey to go on there. Now, Ethiopia is really, really famous for honey. Some of the honey here is just so, so delicious. So if you're ever here, grab some, take it back with you. It's amazing. So it's not all about Injera. Injera's the king, but there's loads of different lovely breads in the country. We're going to scoop in. So, as in the Middle East, you only eat with one hand. So if you're right-handed, just eat with one hand. Get rid of that hand. If you're left-handed, of course, switch it around. So full is a popular dish in Ethiopia, but I think it originates from the Middle East, or certainly maybe Egypt. The full in Ethiopia is a lot more spicy than you'll find in the Middle East. This is really bloody delicious. Okay, we've got some chapsa here. Chapsa is basically bread like kitza, as you can see here. And then it's cooked with berbere or mitmeta with some oil or zait, or kibe, which is the Ethiopian butter, tossed in it. Very spicy. This one is served with honey. Some people have it with different things. You can have it with some aibe or kind of cheese or something like that. But it's a wonderful kind of simple dish that kind of is cooked for breakfast or lunch or dinner. In fact, you can have it whenever you want. Spicy bread, basically, fried bread, delicious. So those two dishes that I had came to 500 birr. The Lada 1200. These boxy, blue-painted cars were once omnipresent in Addis Ababa and are still seen, but not so much anymore. Their heyday was in the 1970s and 1980s when Ethiopia was ruled by the Dervish, a Marxist-inspired military regime with close ties to the Soviet Union, hence the Lada. They are a dying breed. There's not going to be many of them left in years to come, that's for sure. With the Japanese coming in, and now I see lots of Chinese vehicles on the road. But yeah, iconic. So just a little apology to any Ethiopians out there watching this for any of the mistakes I make with my pronunciation. I am trying to learn a little bit of Amharic as I go along, and quite frankly, I've got to tell you, your language is really difficult. But yeah, apologies in advance. So Addis Ababa is in full swing right now with construction and such. I mentioned it in a previous video. So yeah, there's lots of very, very nice looking things happening. There's something called the CMC corridor expansion, which is a big kind of government thing they're doing. So it's all looking really beautiful in certain parts of the town. But let's not forget the disparity in wealth. Like, there's a lot of poor people here. There's beggars everywhere. I'm not going to film any of them just for their dignity. But, you know, there's a real kind of, you know, I've got money and I have nothing. So we're off again to eat some more Tibs, but this time we're going to eat something called shekla Tibs, which is much drier than the one you saw me eat earlier on in the video. Okay, amazing Tibs here, shekla Tibs. So it's kind of not wet, it's kind of dry. Beautiful, succulent, lovely beef. So good. Gonna dip this in some awazi with some mitmitsa. Mitmitsa is basically chili powder. And the awazi is quite spicy as well. Delicious. So when you're at a Tibs place, you can order by the quarter, the half, or the 1 kilo, or up if you want. You just order it by the weight. And these places also do raw meat, the gored and the kitfo. So yeah, you can have it raw, shekla type, you know, kind of dry as we've just eaten, or the regular Tibs, which is kind of a little bit wetter. But all of it is delicious. Well, maybe not the kitfo and the gored. And of course, whenever you're in Ethiopia, you've got to be drinking coffee. Coffee is so delicious here. From a kind of jabana buna type to the macchiato. I love both. Currently the weather is absolutely fabulous, but it kind of rains a little bit for an hour or so. But we are coming up to the period where it's going to rain really hard for maybe 1 or 2 months. My videos so far, I've just been in Addis Ababa. I've not had a chance to get out of the city. Ethiopia is a vast country with different languages. I mean, there's 80 something languages. I mean, put it this way, imagine in America that every single state had its own unique language, plus 30 odd more. Crazy, isn't it? But yeah, it's massively historical. I really do plan on my next trip to come out and sort of get out of the city and head north up to places like Axum and Lalabella and places like that. There were so many things to see. There's no McDonald's in Ethiopia, although I hear rumours that they are on their way. There are 2 Burger Kings, one of them's in the airport, one is in Boli. Pizza Hut do have a presence here. There's quite a few of them. I haven't seen a KFC, I don't think they're here. But yeah, what is amazing is the homegrown stuff. Like there's loads of burger joints, you know, kind of local burger joints. Some of them are really fantastic. And again, all the young sort of startups, there's sort of all the young guys now open up trendy coffee shops. If you want sushi, no problem. Everything has changed in the last 10 years since I was really here last. But yeah, it's amazing. Everything's really brilliant and vibrant. Okay, look, got a lovely little bit of lunch here. This is a sega what. So what just basically means a stew, and sega means meat. So I've got some lamb. You can see I've got a lovely rib there with a nice spicy A meaning red sauce. So again, some beautiful fresh injera. The injera in Ethiopia always tastes so much better than anywhere else I've had it in the world. We're gonna just have a little scoop up, as so, and then could not be happier. Fabulous. Alright, well this is the most hardcore thing, which I really don't like, and again I'm doing this for you. We have got absolute just plain raw beef. Known as kort, just cut meat. We've got some awazi there and some injera, but yeah, it's raw meat. Can I just show you? It's that, and that's how it's eaten. Not my favourite, really not my favourite. Yeah, but really popular in Ethiopia. You'll find these places absolutely everywhere. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so look, I've got a piece of meat here, just raw meat, and you can dip it into the awazi or the mitmita, like so. Then you stick it in your gob and then off you go. I mean, you can have it with injera if you want, or with some bread. That awazi is really spicy. Yeah, I'm not a great fan. Very popular. Amazing food here, amazing. Little selection of meats and wats and stuff like that and cheeses. Really, really, really delicious. I'm going to get tucked in straight away. So I've just had an amazing time while I've been here. I will be returning shortly. I am very much in love with this city, the food and the people. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope to see you next time. Keep safe, keep well. Lots of love.